Hustling. 20 minutes to 8 o'clock on 99 FM. Ballo with Get Stupid on the Ignition. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for choosing 99 FM. Even though before you're getting to work, okay? Like, this is the power hour on the show. It is time for the King Prize Royal Hustlers with King Prize Insurance, hustling their way to the top and celebrating those who do so too. King Prize Insurance, the fastest growing insurance company in Namibia. This morning, I'm so honored to be joined by the former PwC Namibia partner and now CEO of One Africa TV and TribeFire Studios, Stefan Hugo. Good morning and thank you very much for joining me.
Hello, Shay. I love it to be on my favorite breakfast show.
Yay! Stefan always tunes in, just to give you a heads up, listeners.
I do. Shay, maybe if I can start off with things that are important for me and that I like. Family, leading where you are, business, which I've spent a lot of my career and my time in, and I'm really passionate about. Diversity, always having mercy, which is a guiding principle for me. And then I believe humans are born to run.
Hence the legs, guys. We got this.
Yep.
Every day I'm
hustling. I started off with wanting to be a policeman. My mom made the note somewhere, and it was a policeman. And after that, my dad is a farmer, so I wanted to be a farmer. And then I considered being a lawyer, which I'm somewhat glad I didn't do. And then I really considered the architect, but in the end, I got a bursary and I became a chartered accountant.
Wow.
I enjoyed accounting. I'm not a typical accountant, and for me it was more the opportunities that come from having the background as a chartered accountant, the business background and opportunities that it opened up. And I've really had a wonderful career up to now, and learned amazing things and met amazing people. So it's really something that I've enjoyed and I'm quite passionate about. So I started off at Eros Primary School.
Wow.
And then I was in Windhoek High School. So after high school, I worked for a year to also get some money to go and study. So then I could go to Stellenbosch University. And then after I came back from Stellenbosch, I studied a year with UNISA because I had to repeat my final year.
But you got up, I got
through it,
dusted yourself off,
yes,
and you went through
then
it.
I did my articles with PwC, which is the practical training program for chartered accountants, and then I wrote my CA exams. I had a few A's. But yeah, I mean, like most people, sometimes you can wing it and you get it through, and then sometimes you struggle. So I repeated some exams, but I made my way through. Yes, I did. My mum had a friend who had lived in the south, and she made these curios. And I actually manned a stall at the Windhoek Street Market for her every weekend. So she was from there, and I sold all her stuff in Windhoek. So that I did for most of my high school career. Oh, I was looking for it, Shay.
Nee.
I love it,
Yeah.
The energy is amazing. So yes, I spent 16 years with PwC, and obviously I came through a very structured degree of very technical accounting and tax, and a lot of time in the corporate world, in the big corporate world. So it was time for me to do something different, and I've always loved media, and I'm fascinated by people and creativity of people and the energy that they can bring. So the opportunity came up to join One Africa Television, and it was a leap of faith to move from a world with a lot of security and where I understand exactly how things work to where I am now.
Okay.
But I'm very happy that I'm here. So I think Yeah, it depends on how you define success, because very often we look at success and we look at people and you isolate one part of their life and you say this person is really successful. And then the question sometimes is, maybe success is in the way that you balance all the components of your life. And I don't know what the answer is. Sometimes you need the people that are really out there and compromise anything else to reach a certain goal, and they establish the big organizations and the Apples of the world and the Teslas and some of those success stories that we often hear. But for me, success is in the balance, and it is that I have a wife who love me, and when I go home, my kids are happy to see me, and they'll ask if I'm coming home if I'm not around. So it is that, and then in my job, it is for me very much about creating opportunities for other people and creating an environment where people can grow and living with influence and a positive impact. I think one of the important things for me is that people are solution crafters, that instead of being focused on problems, they have the ability to take a problem and find a solution for it. It's important that people are focused on a bigger goal than themselves, because once we become too self-centered, we struggle to have an impact in the world. And teams work really well when people say, I work for this team or this organization to achieve something rather than my own personal success. And what normally happens is if the organization is successful, then it pulls all the individuals that work in it
along with it.
Along.
Yes.
And then it's important for me that people are not scared to try new things and move out of their comfort zones and do things out of the box. And then very importantly is that people have love and can love and have respect for people that are different from themselves.
Absolutely.
Because I really believe in diversity and the magic that people who are different and diverse can unlock if they find the connections and are able to build relationships and authentic connections between them.
That's why you Hugo Boss. That's why. Are you
I don't know, Shay. I love Namibia. And yes, I think we're going through challenges at the moment, and we are experiencing some pain in the economy. You see some pain in our interactions in politics. You see some stress in the relationships that we have between different cultural groups and between black and white. And yes, I think it's challenging at the moment, but as it is in life, if you go through those challenges and the pruning process that comes with it, you come out stronger on the other end. So I am excited about where the economy will be once we've gone through this process, where businesses have looked at the way that they do things and they fine-tuned and they're cutting out the dead wood and they're really focusing on delivering good products and good services. And if you get that right and there's an upswing in the economy, it could be really exciting.
We could be really good.
And the same goes for our personal relationships as well. I think social media does strain the relationships that we have with each other, because people just say negative things that break other people down, and it's in your face all the time, these differences between people and the negativity. If we can get through that, I think this country can be something really magical and exceptional.
Thank you so much, Stefan. That's deep. You got my all fuzzy and warm inside now. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for coming through and just telling and sharing about yourself, and then just inspiring us to want to be better Namibians. I'm so glad there's still people and CEOs such as yourself around who can really empower Namibians, sprinkle a little bit of magic, a little bit, and just get them excited to be part of something great. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you, Shay.
That was our King Prize Royal Hustler for this morning, CEO of One Africa TV and TribeFire Studios, Mr. Stefan Hugo, just telling us a bit about himself, just being a power player and still contributing to this land of the brave as a proud Namibian. That was the King Prize Royal Hustlers, brought to you by King Prize Insurance, the fastest growing insurance company in Namibia, hustling their way to the top and celebrating those who do so too. SMS King to 31989 for a quote.